Hi, I'm Cynthia DeLeonardo, host of Bear This and That Relationship Radio. And I am so excited because we're in a great new year. A great new year. And something that I love to do, really love to do because it's fun and it's interesting and it brings out so much in us, are vision boards. Goal-oriented vision boards. So I want to talk to you about that today. I want you to do this along with me and do it with your family. You can do this at your business. You can do this with your team. You can do a vision board with anyone. I always really recommend that you find a partner. Then do it alone. Find a partner and do your vision board with them. And there's a lot of reasons why I ask you to find a partner. So your significant other, friendships, family. This is like a family night. Wait till you see how much fun it is. If you haven't done them, they're a whole lot of fun. Vision boards opens up a diverse, wide conversation. I mean, we just start talking about anything, anything and everything. And it's all based on one word, one thought. Brings out so much conversation. Even things about ourselves we learn that we've tucked away for a while. You know, things that have been in hibernation or forgotten dreams or things that we just haven't gotten around to. They go in hibernation. With the vision board, I want to ask that you bring everything out front and center on the stage so that you can see it. And when we can see it, it lands on our journey and it becomes real. So the conversations that we start to have are unbelievable. It's a discovery mode. That's why it's so interesting. We're discovering, rediscovering ourselves, who we are. Right? We get busy, right? Whatever it is that you're doing in our very busy lives today, sometimes we have to rediscover of who we are, of what we want, what our true wants are, that we just kind of push aside and we just keep waiting till the time is right, right? But with a vision board, the time is now and it's present. So everything comes out. So it's a world of discovery. And not only for ourselves, and I tell you where this is really fabulous on relationships, is we're discovering and rediscovering our partners. Have you ever been in a conversation and your partner says something or your friend says something and your reply is, "Wow, I didn't realize you had ever done that before. I didn't realize you were interested in that. I didn't realize it. How come you never said anything?" I know I've said that. I've caught myself in that conversation a number of times. Because the life that we're living and the way which we're living it never gives a reason sometimes to go down those paths. So they kind of get skipped over and those things go into hibernation, you know, which really shouldn't. It should still be on our journey. If it's something that you want, and it's something that's important to you, or at one time in your life has been important to you, it still should be important to you and shouldn't go into the hope chest. So it's a discovery that we have in our partnerships. It's rediscovering and finding out really what's important to people. This layers a different protection of rapport of relationship on your existent relationship, because now you're in communication and you're talking about something and learning about something that you've never known before about people. It's really, really meaningful, and it can really be profound. It really can be profound. So as we're doing all this, it raises our awareness about each other and about ourselves. It's a very cool process. It raises our awareness. And the more we're doing it, the more engaged we're becoming. and the more interesting it is. You know, we're finding out about things, and as people are talking about things, as your partner's talking about things, it's tapping into us. Wow, you know, I would like to do that too, or I've always wanted to do that too. So things that you may have not ever even thought about are going to come into play in these conversations. New thoughts, new interests, new desires will pop up, not just your existing ones, but you might discover a whole new set of goals and dreams in these conversations. With all of this going on, all right, the more engaging it is, the more interesting. All of a sudden, this is a night out. We're having fun. This is a fun exercise. It's fun. It's interesting. All right? There's nothing being unturned here. Turn all of the stones in your life. Turn them all over. All right? Let's get it out front and center. It's exciting, yes? When something wonderful happens to us, we want to share it, and it's exciting. And hearing everyone talk or hearing your partner speak about what's important to them, it's exciting. We're excited about what we're hearing ourselves say, and there'll be many times that you'll find yourself going down a path of conversation that you never would have expected. So it's exciting for you personally. What's really amazing about vision boards is the obvious here, is we start to imagine ourselves in these pictures. We start to see ourselves. It becomes real. And when it becomes real, it's now on our journey. It's no longer tucked away, and I hope one day it becomes a path. It cuts a path into our life. Okay, and when it cuts a path into our life, we start building up how it's going to work in our life, making room for it in our life by really building a real timeline. So there's something that you put on your vision board. You're looking at that, and you're no longer just looking at a picture. You're looking at when you want to get that done. So you're building a timeline, a schedule for which you really want to get this done. That is so important. Okay, then when you start doing that, it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen for you. All of this process, it's positive. It's so positive. It's great. It feels wonderful. It's invigorating. We're sharing. We're engaging. And it's interesting. We're having fun. It's positive. Okay? The number one breakdown in all relationships is always communication. And ultimately, communication is what breaks down the relationship. So these exercises opens up all of that. And what I really do believe that when you do this with your family and your partner, even take this into your business, all of the sharing and the communication and the learning is building a stronger bond in your relationship, because you're now comfortable with talking to someone. You've actually told them something you haven't shared for a long time. You're taking something that's dear to you and you're sharing it. And that's got a lot of meaning to it. Okay? So that is really building up our relationship, and it's bonding our relationship. And I will say that when you start this vision board, you're not the same person when you walk out from the table of the vision board. Okay, how you come in, you won't come out. You're a whole different person from when you start the vision board. So whether it takes 60 minutes, 90 minutes, or it takes you a couple of days to put the vision board together, you will be somebody else different when you get up from the table from doing your vision board. It opens up every area of your life wide open in the greatest way ever. There's no closed doors there. Everything is open and ready for opportunity. Sharing. Is there anything better than sharing? Than talking and knowing what you're sharing people really want to hear, that they're listening. Okay, so there's so many different things that are going on here. We're listening and we're learning, we're discovering about people, and it's absolutely fascinating. But how wonderful it is when we're sharing that someone across from us really wants to hear what we have to say. Sometimes we really just want to be heard, yes? And sometimes if we're not heard, we stop sharing. But this is all about sharing. This is all about sharing and all about listening and being heard and discovering. It's wonderful exercise. Learning, 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 learning. We're going to be doing so much learning when you do these exercises. I love it. Everything's a learning process, and we're learning about ourselves. That's why I say, when you start this exercise, you won't be the same when you finish it, because we're learning and tapping on things that maybe we haven't been in a long time. And again, there's a lot of new discovery and new desires and dreams that come out of this, not just the ones that you initially come in with. So you'll find and form a lot of other different things while you're in action with this. Vision boards are powerful, very powerful, because it will take your goals and dreams and it makes them attainable, you see. It becomes attainable. It's no longer out there, it's here. It's here, and it's here for you to see every day. I say you look at your vision board every single day, even if it's just a glance. You look at your vision board. You pay attention to your vision board. If you're in a company or business situation, have your vision board posted in a room in the kitchen where everybody can see it every single day, every time they visit that area. It'll be a reminder of what your goals and desires are, okay? So as a couple, every day, post it somewhere in the house where it can be seen, and not up for discussion every day. That's up to you. I would maybe, discuss it maybe once a week, come to the board and discuss where you're at. But post it in the house where it's visible, whether it be in the family room, the garage, or just a room where everybody can get to it. Easy access is the key. It's achievable. Okay, so when something's attainable, we know we're going to get it. We know we got that, right? We got it. It's just a matter of time. We got that. And achieving feels great, right? It feels great when we achieve. When you go out and you hit a home run on something, you want to come back and share it with the whole team. You want to share it with the ones you love. It's a feel great, it's organic, and it's a high that is unlike any other. It's from the inside out. It's an unbelievable feeling. You know what I'm talking about, okay? It's amazing when we achieve things, when we achieve that success. Because every success, it's a mindset of celebration. So every time we achieve something, your mind is celebrating. Whether it be moments, hours, days, months, it's a mindset. It changes our mindset when we're achieving things. It kind of sits there and it makes us sit here, okay? It's lifting. It lifts our spirit. It lifts everything. And as a whole, what happens when we feel lifted, right? We lift others, okay? We can't help it. Even if we don't say anything, our whole energy is lifting. It's all very positive. So it's a very positive thing, this vision board thing. When you do all this and you start feeling all of these areas, before you even get up from the table, you're already incited to action. You already know what you're going to do. You know. This is an action board, okay? So it's vision to action. It's all about action. We can't wait to make it happen because it's exciting, okay? So it's very moving. It's very moving. And, you know, I started vision boards like this, I'm going to say probably back in like 2005, where I actually started like this type of board. But I started visualizing, like many of us do. I can't even remember when I started, right? That's what the daydreaming is all about, right? When we were kids in school, you're looking out the window, we were visualizing whatever that was. You know, for me, I've had, you know, visualizations of everything, of the type of mom that I wanted to be, the type of home I wanted to live in, the type of relationships, all of that. You know, so we've been doing this for a very, very long time. But what this type of vision does, a board, is it keeps it fresh so that there's no escaping. It keeps it right there as a daily reminder. You know, we can visualize things, but they have a way of kind of, you know, meandering off somewhere, you know, and they get lost, and sometimes they come back, sometimes they never come back. But this, it never goes away, and it stays current, and it's on your path, on your journey, in your life, and you're doing something with it, and it's meaningful, and it's profound, and it's, I really do consider this the ultimate relationship builder with anyone. This is really especially important in relationships. You want to discover your partner, really what they're about. I tell you what, start your year with this and get it all out there. You know, that's what this is about. I'm going to give you some examples. This is great for family, and I would say get your kids on board this, you know, no matter how old they are, okay? Get them started, you know, get them started. You know, kids are really great on pictures. You show a child on pictures, it's all about pictures when they're babies. You know, that's what they recognize. That's how they learn, is from pictures. So starting a vision board with your children, I think, is amazing. And that starts up everything. I mean, all types of things with your children, you know, in communication. It starts them talking. And they're not afraid to say what they want. I'm telling you, this stuff can be very profound, this here. All right? In every aspect of ourselves, and in all relationships, as a parent to child, spouse to spouse, you know, significant others, employees at a business, you have a team, all right? You have a team somewhere, sports team, whatever the team is. It all does the same. And the ultimate thing is, when you start this, and when you come away from the board, you're someone different, and you're someone different to each other. Because now we've opened ourselves up, maybe like we've never opened up before. And we're now discovered really who that person is. And when you look at them again, you're seeing somebody different. It's really amazing. You're seeing a whole different side of them, a whole different real side. It's very, very authentic. And I love it because of that. Because now you really know what's important to people, right? And that's important. It's the basics of life. It's Life 101, right? We all want to talk, chat. We all want to know that there's someone to listen, and we all want to just be heard. And we really all want our dreams to be achieved. You know, wishes are great, but they're a lot greater when they come true, yes? So I really recommend you do this, and I would love to know how you're doing. So if you want to reach out to me, you can email me at bearthisandthat@gmail.com. You can reach out to me on Twitter. I'm available everywhere on social media, and if you want to talk with me privately about it, I'd be happy to help you. So I just want to give you some examples on vision boards, and it's important that you customize it to whoever you are and what's important to you. But say for relationships, you want more romance, huh? This is all the stuff that makes us feel good. So you want more romance, all right? So your candles go up. Yeah, candles. We want to be happier. We want to smile more. So we want a smiling, happy face on our vision board. All right, for the days that we come home, we're not smiling, we'll smile. I want more me time, right? So more me time means what? All right, so maybe we sit at home and we have more facials. Whatever it is, from relationships to our individual selves, to partnerships, to, we need to go house hunting, but we always put it off. Well, there's no need to put it off anymore. You want more smoothies? All right, so the smoothies go on the board. By the way, on your vision board is not just huge, big, gigantic things. Put on your vision board everything. Things that you're not doing. It doesn't matter how small, how medium, how big. If you're not doing it and it's been tucked away, it goes up on the vision board. The dream vacation no longer becomes a dream when it's on the vision board. It's now on the journey. All right, it's on the journey, and it's just a matter of time and scheduling of when it's going to happen. For business, you want to make more time to network. All right, so you put networking. Business networking goes on the board. You want to bring this into your business. So here you are, more meetings, more talks, more visions of success in our business. Anything and everything can go on the vision board. Well, I love you, and this is a phenomenal year we have started, and I love you so very much. And again, you can reach out to me at bearthisandthat@gmail.com. Cheers. Where's my smoothie? Cheers to a phenomenal 2017 and your vision board. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed it.